Fallout 5 is a game that won't be released for a very long time. As a fan of the series, this is heartbreaking. But there could be a positive side to this outrageous wait time. Fallout 76, the latest in the series, was probably the most divisive and worst received game in the series yet. Seems like Bethesda took everything they've learned about the series and tossed it out the window. Maybe during this long hiatus they can take a step back and reflect on what made the series great. Yeah, they're not going to do that. But due to years of what I can only assume is Stockholm Syndrome, I am cursed to expect great things out of this godforsaken company. That's why I decided that I would have to do the work for them. I decided that I'd have to make a video talking about everything Fallout 5 would need to be amazing. So Todd, if you're watching, here are 7 things that Fallout 5 has to have. But first, do you know what every Fallout fan needs to do? Like and subscribe. I post videos just like this every single week, so be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any. With all that out of the way, onto the video. Number 1 is a better speech system. Fallout 4 was the first game in the series to have a voice protagonist. Not only that, but it also introduced a Mass Effect style speech wheel. Now I do enjoy Fallout 4, but this was an absolutely awful addition to the series. A voice protagonist takes all the role-playing out of this role-playing game. I can no longer imagine what my character sounds like. Instead, that's been decided for me. Don't get me wrong, the actors for Nate and Nora did a great job, but this kind of stuff just doesn't belong in Fallout. Luckily, Fallout 76 ditched the voice protagonist, but that doesn't mean it won't come back. Change is obviously a good thing, and I want these games to adapt over time, but certain core features can't change that drastically. At number 2, I have more customization. Another thing Fallout 4 added was a more fleshed out weapon and armor customization. This was present in past games, but 4 streamlined the customization process and made it actually worthwhile. Your weapons, armor, and even power armor can be fully customized to your liking. For example, you can turn a laser pistol into a sniper rifle, given you have the correct components. Fallout 5 doesn't just need this, it needs to build upon it. Give us more options, more ways to play the game. This gives a player incentive to explore the world searching for crafting materials. This gameplay loop of explore, craft, repeat is very rewarding and can lead to hours of engaging gameplay. Number 3 is better character customization. Fallout 76 has the most in-depth character customization we've seen yet, but Fallout 5 can take it to the next level. Bethesda needs to take the groundwork laid down by 76 and build upon it. Let the player fully customize their character to their liking. Not only could they change cosmetically, but could also change gameplay. For example, if you make your character really tall, they might get a buff from this, like a decreased chance to stagger from an enemy attack. But you'll be easier to spot while sneaking due to your height. What if they brought back traits from New Vegas, but tied them into your physical appearance? If you add a black eye to your character, you might do more unarmed damage. They could take this even further by letting us play as a ghoul or a super mutant. That last one might be a bit of a stretch, but I think they could pull it off really well. At number 4, I have a new engine. The creation engine, the one Bethesda has been using, was made all the way back in 2011. If that's not enough, the creation engine is just a modification of the Gamebryo engine, which was made all the way back in 1997. Now Fallout 4 and 76 are fine graphically, but they are way behind compared to most AAA games. Most of the blame can be put on the engine itself. It's not just the graphics, but it's the performance as well. Bethesda games have a reputation of running like a coked up Helen Keller, which is to say, poorly. Downtown Boston runs at a solid 20 frames per second. It's so disappointing playing these when there's so many game-breaking bugs and glitches. A new engine wouldn't solve all these issues, but it would be a good start. Number 5 is no multiplayer. None. I understand that a lot of people enjoyed 76, and I understand that, but multiplayer does not belong in a mainline Fallout game. In a side game, fine, but not in Fallout 5. People don't play these games for the multiplayer experience. I want a fully fleshed out single player RPG. If there has to be multiplayer, if we have no choice, then I want co-op. I think the Far Cry games do co-op very well, and I could see it working in a Fallout game. Still though, even that is not needed at all. I doubt there will be multiplayer in the game, but at this point, you never know. Number 6 is more RPG elements. These games are role-playing games, but it seems like with each new entry, we lose more and more RPG elements. Take skill points for example. In the older games, there were skills such as lockpicking, sneak, and melee. Every time you leveled up, you were allocated a certain number of skill points to invest into these skills. This forced you to kind of plan your build ahead of time and really think about it when you leveled up. It was just a whole new way to customize your character. You also picked a perk every level or every other level, depending on which of the games you played. Fallout 4's perk tree is fine, but it's way too easy to become overpowered. There's no level cap, so you can just get every perk. Fallout 5 needs skills, a good perk system, and a level cap. Number 7 is a personal preference for me, but I would really like to see more connected DLC. In New Vegas, all the DLC is connected. It almost makes a broader story when you play them all together. You find hints and nods to the other DLC sprinkled throughout each of them. If you play them all in release order, you can get a complete side narrative that some people might never find. Fallout 3 and 4 DLC were good. I do enjoy the little one-off journeys, but I'm usually left wanting more. They could even take it further and have them be more connected than even New Vegas. These DLC should have a large variety of weapons, armor, and even companions. If they want to take Fallout 5 to the next level, then we need well-crafted, connected DLC. Okay, look, making a game is hard, and these 7 things alone won't make Fallout 5 great. Did you agree with the list? What would you add to Fallout 5? If you like this video, liking and subscribing really helps me out a lot. I make videos like this every week, so be sure to keep notifications on so you don't miss any. That's all for me. I appreciate you watching. Have a good day.